Hi, fourth grade. This is Miss K, and we are on lesson 12 for our unit 6. So you have two things to do today. You need to click on these links to find your first chapter and your second chapter. And if you have not done those yet, so if you open this and it's blank, you need to complete it before you do this. And make sure you're clicking on View Score so that it pulls up your old answers. So that's your first chapter, that's your second chapter. Today we're going to write our conclusion. So here are the things we're going to be thinking about when we're writing this. How is your character feeling? Did your character achieve their aspiration? Did their aspiration change? Did they develop more empathy or caring for others, and how did this happen? So yesterday we talked about how Esperanza, throughout her vignettes, she began to develop more empathy. She started caring for others more. So does your character do this as well? And if so, how? And again, yesterday we talked about how Esperanza repeated things. So the things that happened in vignette 8 and 9, some had already happened in vignettes 1, 2, and 3. So is there anything that you want to repeat in your conclusion? And here are your two prompts to write. Number 1, does your character does your character develop empathy for others? So do they care about people? Do they care about how other people feel? What parts are you going to refer to again? So find something important that happened in your first or second chapter, and you're going to bring it back up in your conclusion. And then this is where your final chapter is going to go. So at least 5 sentences, and use those first 2 chapters and the prompts above to help you. Okay? Skills. So your reading assignment, which is what we just went over, you're going to go to that again right here and click on View Score so you can see what you typed here, because you need to have your conclusion in order to do your skills today. So this is what we're looking at, your conclusion, your final chapter that you wrote that was at least 5 sentences, and we're going to edit it today. So that's where you'll find it. Press View Score to see your responses. And of course, if you did not do it yet, finish reading first. Here's your editing checklist. So we're going to look at capitalization. Do all of your sentences start with a capital letter? Do your pronouns start with a capital letter? So any names, any cities, states, stuff like that. Do you have a title? Is your title capitalized? Check your spelling. If there's any words that are underlined red, you can right-click it or double-click it on your Chromebook and it will find the correct spelling for you. Does it make sense? So reread your paragraph. Make sure, does it have a beginning, middle, and end? Can you understand what you're trying to say? And then lastly, your punctuation. So your commas, ending every sentence with a punctuation mark. And if you have any dialogue, make sure you use your quotation marks correctly. And this is where you're going to be writing your edits. So what words needed to be changed to capitals? Which words are misspelled? You're going to correct them here. Organization. Make sure you had some transition words. If you don't, that's something that you can add in to make your passage more organized. So you're going to write whatever you changed about your organization here. Number 4, your punctuation. Did you forget periods at the end? Did you have to add in quotation marks for your dialogue? What punctuation needed to be fixed? Number 5, did they achieve their aspirations? Did they reach their dreams? Yes or no? And what was your character's aspiration? So today is a lot of writing, a lot of editing. Be sure to get on Zoom if you need help with that. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye, Adams.